Welcome back, everybody. We are doing Engrained. It has been closed up. Thank you so much, everyone, for jumping in, wrapping up those last few teams that were on the board so we could break tonight. So again, we're going to be breaking our master case break of 2025 Engrained Icons. And I'm just doing our usual quick tags for everybody who is in this break, just letting them know we're live, and then we're going to get started here. All right, hopefully the tags work there for everyone. Hey, Mike, how are you, man? All right, let's rock and roll with this baby. Again, we're opening 2025 Engrained Icons. This is our master case break. Good luck, everyone. Again, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. You guys rock. Just a quick heads up, the one other open break at the moment is our 4-box break of Allure. All right, 25, 26, the new Allure, these 4 boxes here. And we are down to 5 teams left. That's it, 5 teams left. If those last 5 teams go, then we will be breaking that tonight as well. And then again, we do still have some spots open in our Dynamite Mystery Packs. Again, loaded with fire in here. 125 a spot or 3-spot deal for $365. And these are just a few of the bangers that are potentially going to be hitting these. We have honorable numbers, Logan Cooley, rookie. Jewels of the Draft, Matt Michkov for Philly. Beauty Silver Outburst, Dustin Wolf, Young Guns. Pride of a Nation rookies, Adam Fantilli. Just a couple others here. PSA 10, Ovi rookie. Young Guns there, checklist with Carter, PSA 10, Logan Thompson, 9.5, Blake Wheeler, Future Watch Auto. Just a couple of the bangers available in those mystery packs. So again, those are open as well. All right, let's move on here. Hey, Carl, how are you? Thanks for hanging out again. Kevin. All right, before we get started, I do want to give a quick shout out. We have a first-time breaker with us. All right, we got Adam. Thank you for jumping in and grabbing a Montreal. Appreciate it, Adam. Good luck in your first break with me. And we'll do a little extra suspense again tonight. I did it earlier in the Allure break. We're going to do the Red Wings giveaway at the end of the break, okay? So Red Wings giveaway at the end of the break. So if you're in this break, you are entered to win the Detroit Red Wings, but we're going to run that at the end of the break, a little extra suspense. So if any big Wings hits come out, let you guys sweat a little more and see who ends up winning that spot, all right? Sorry, let me just turn this off here. There we go. You're very welcome, and thanks, Cody, for the invite. All right, let's get into this case here. And for those who are new, if you do invite your friends as well, they will get up to $10 off their first break with me. Plus, you get $5 per person you invite and when they join a break with me, all right? So if you invite someone and they join a break with me, you get $5 in free break credit. For every person, there is no limit. You just have to let me know that you've invited them. So, otherwise, I don't know. All right, those are all on the table there. Make sure the boxes are all showing here. There we go. All right, good luck, Chris, as well. Thanks for hanging out over on the YouTube side of things. Let's go here. Okay, let me just make sure we have everybody in for the full master case. Yep, no ×1 claims today, so it doesn't matter what order we open these boxes in. Okay, box number 1. Again, this is Engrained Icons. I love opening this stuff because I love the players from the bygone era. Legends, Hall of Famers from the past. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. All right, the first card of the break is going to go to the Buffalo Sabres. Phil Housley, base. Phil Housley, base. And for these cards, all cards automatically ship, all right? Even base cards, everything ships. So no need to request anything. They're just automatically going to come. Glenn Healy for the Islanders. Glenn Healy, base for the Islanders. Our first numbered card is going to Boston, Ray Bourque. Number 30 out of 199. Congrats, Mike, getting that one. 30 out of 199. Ray Bourque for Boston. And our first auto of the night is going to the giveaway team. It's Jimmy Carson. Our giveaway team with the first auto of the night, Jimmy Carson for Detroit. Jimmy Carson. Next up, I will do my best, Carl. For the St. Louis Blues, Jay McClement auto. Jay McClement auto for the St. Louis Blues. That is going to Kent. Congrats, Kent. Jay McClement. And I believe we have a no, it's a Cuts of Class. Cuts of Class. Is this going to go to Toronto? Yes, it is. Nice hit. Matt Sundin stick. Matt Sundin, that's going to Regan. Congrats. Very nice hit. Cuts of Class stick. Matt Sundin. Nice first box for us. Congrats, Regan. Sundin, obviously a fan favorite for the Leafs. Our first base in this pack is going to be Burnaby Joe Sakic. Burnaby Joe. Next up, again for our giveaway team, Norm Ullman. Base, Norm Ullman base for the Red Wings. We have, for Chicago, Stan Mikita, number 99 out of 199. Thanks, Steve, as well. Grab one of those last few teams. Regan and Adam closing it up for us. We got Stan Mikita out of 199. For the Blues again, Kelly Chase auto. 2 Blues autos already. Kelly Chase. For the Blues. Kelly Chase. And I believe for Engrained, we're going to have 2 winners, all right? I think that's how I had it broken down. 1 per half, so we'll do the first half here. So we'll have 2 winners. So right now, the first 2 Wings hits that we've had are for the first half. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, going to Cameron, Rod Buskus auto. I do not know who that is. Rod Buskus auto for Pittsburgh. Rod Buskus. Maybe someone can enlighten me on him. I'm not familiar with who that is. Ah, nice. Nice, Kevin. Next up, it's a Remnants. It looks like a goalie. And it's Eddie the Eagle. Nice pull. 6 out of 25. Ed Belfour. Nice. That's going to Mike. Ed Belfour. 6 out of 25. Stick piece. Congrats, Mike. Very nice pull there. Ed Belfour. Right now, some of the last few teams that were on the board are hitting. Pens were one of the last few teams on the board. Dallas, Toronto. I will do my best for you, Steve. We have our first Montreal card, Larry Robinson. Larry Robinson for Montreal. Next up, another Wings hit, a Brendan Shanahan base. Brendan Shanahan base. Next up, we got the Calgary Flames. This is going to go to Dan. Al McInnes, 196 out of 199. Al McInnes for the Flames. Al McInnes. Next up, we have for the Ottawa Senators going to Tim, Patrick Lalime auto. Patrick Lalime. Always loved his helmet back in the day. Patrick Lalime. Solid pull there. Congrats, Tim, picking that one up. Next up for the Dallas Stars, Minnesota North Stars spot, Keith Acton. Another one for Mike. Keith Acton for the North Stars. Yeah, you know what, Steve? A lot of people have been sick recently. Lots of people, flus and stuff going around. Keith Acton for Dallas. Mike, you're off to a nice start. And I think we have our first stick auto coming up. Who's getting this one? Signature shots. Oh, it's Wayne Gretzky! Woo! Edmonton Oilers! Regan! Hopefully I'm not bursting your guys' eardrums, but we've got another monster tonight. Signature shots. The great one for the Edmonton Oilers. Boom. And you guys know what that means. That triggers our jackpot. Our jackpot was live for this break, sitting at $1,125. Somebody is winning our jackpot tonight. So if you're in this break, cheap team or big team, you are eligible for the jackpot. So we're going to be giving that away at the end of the night, all right? So do not go away. Somebody's winning our jackpot. Boom. What a box. Wayne Gretzky making an appearance for us tonight. Some goats being pulled. We pulled the Crosby 10 out of 10 auto in our Allure break earlier. And now we got the greatest of all time, Wayne Gretzky, popping for us. Man, Regan, you have been on a pretty good hot streak lately. Lots of really nice pulls for you. That is a banger. Massive congrats, Regan. All right, Montreal, Bobby Smith, base. Bobby Smith for Montreal. Next up for the Ducks, Teemu Selanne. Teemu Selanne. No, there is no numbering on this one. No numbering on this one. Next up, we got Lucky Luke. Maybe Lucky Luke brought a little luck to this case for us. 7 out of 75, Luc Robitaille. Luc Robitaille for the LA Kings. That's going to Adam. Congrats. Next up, we have the New York Rangers, Adam Graves auto. Adam Graves for the New York Rangers. That one is going to Brian. Congrats, Brian. Adam Graves. Next up, Ottawa again. One of the cheap teams is hitting all right. Dave Archibald auto. Dave Archibald for the Ottawa Senators. And next up, our next stick piece is Cuts of Class. Black helmet. Is it LA? No, it's Keith Tkachuk. with the Coyotes, Keith Tkachuk. This one there for the Coyotes. That one is going to, who's got them? That's going to Tim. Congrats, Tim. Cuts of class, Keith Tkachuk. And one more box in the first half. All right, one more box for our first half. We've got for Buffalo, Pierre Turgeon. Pierre Turgeon for Buffalo. Next up for Montreal, Yvonne Cornway. Cornway for Montreal. For the Boston Bruins, Phil Esposito, number 20 out of 75. 20 out of 75 for Boston, Phil Esposito. Another one for you, Mike. For the Anaheim Ducks, Guy Hebert. Guy Hebert for the Ducks auto. Nice hit there. Excuse me. Guy Hebert. For Anaheim. That one's going to Jerome. Next up for the Winnipeg Jets, Lucien Dubois. Lucien Deblois. Or Deblois, I'm not sure. Deblois. For the Jets. This one there. That's another one going to Tim. And we get our next signature shots. Signature shots. For Montreal, first time breaker with us, Adam, with a very nice Saku Koivu. Another fan favorite for many, many years. Let's go a thicker sleeve on that. Very nice pull there, Saku Koivu. What's going on here? Where's my thick sleeves? There they are. Oh. Nice pull. Saku Koivu, signature shots. Congrats. Adam, nice hit. Let's take Lilim down. Saku Koivu. All right. That is our first half. First half. We move into the second half of this case next. Yeah, I'm sure it's a all-time favorite for many who are Habs fans. Yeah, he was a great captain. All right. Again, this is now our second half. So any Red Wings hits we get in the second half here will be part of the other giveaway spot. Oh, the green inks are out of 5? I didn't know actually that they were linked to the to a numbering based on the ink that they had. Very nice. So Regan's telling me that the green ink signature shots are actually only 5 made. We got a nice Cujo here for the Blues. Curtis Joseph. Next up, a Brian Propp for Philly. Brian Propp. We have our first, let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go to our first Carved in Time. These are always really nice cards. It's going to Nelson. Martin St. Louis. Carved in Time. Congrats, Martin St. Louis. That's a little better. For the Tampa Bay Lightning. Carved in Time. Martin St. Louis. Nice hit. Yeah, so that's correct. The green ink is out of 5. So again, great Gretzky pull for us tonight for Regan. We've got the New Jersey Devils on the board. Also going to Tim. 47 out of 49. Tom Chorsky auto. Tom Chorsky. For New Jersey out of 49. Out of 49. Tom Chorsky. Next up, for the Rangers, Darren Turcotte auto. Darren Turcotte auto. That's going to Brian. Darren Turcotte. And we have another Cuts of Class. Cuts of Class. And that one's going to Carolina. Ron Francis. Ron Francis for the Carolina Hurricanes. And you know what? For some reason, all these oversized sleeves that I have here are too small. I'm wondering if the manufacturer screwed something up on that pack. Let me grab a different one. Very odd. Get a new pack of sleeves here. Hopefully this is a little better. Let's give this a shot. There we go. They're supposed to go in nice and easy. Ron Francis for Carolina. That one is going to Matt. Congrats, Matt. Nice hit. Yeah, absolutely. Lots of good names being hit here. Ron Francis, Cuts of Class. No, Tim, I actually have it. I literally was going to send you a message at the end of the night. I have it in hand. I picked it up on Sunday for you. So it is going to be in the mail for you. All right, we got another carved in time coming here. First up, though, Nick Lidstrom, base for the Wings. Nick Lidstrom. And for Montreal, Patrick Waugh, base. Patrick Waugh for Montreal. You bet. Our next carved in time, another Wayne Gretzky. Regan, another one for you. Wayne Gretzky. Having a night with the Edmonton Oilers. Way to go. Look at that. Number 99 is stealing the show. Yes, he is. He certainly is. That Oilers spot coming through. Just going to open another box of 180 point. I know, I'm sorry, Brian. Next up, for the Pittsburgh Penguins, another auto. Randy Cunnyworth. 32 out of 49. Randy Cunnyworth for Pittsburgh. Congrats, Cam. Another auto for the Pens tonight. Cunnyworth. Next up, for the Dallas Stars, Grant Marshall auto. Grant Marshall for the Dallas Stars. And another one for Mike. Lots of stars tonight. We got another cuts of class. And this one is going to the LA Kings, which is Adam. Congrats, Adam. It's Lucky Luke. Luke Robitaille. Let me sit. Cuts of class. Luke Robitaille. Very nice. Yeah, that is a big auto on that card, Brian. I agree. Yep. Gretzky. The green short print auto out of 5. First up, for the Montreal Canadiens, Serge Savard. Serge Savard. Lots of Habs base coming out tonight. Next up, for the Calgary Flames, Gary Roberts. Gary Roberts. For the Islanders, Denis Potvin. 179 out of 199. Denis Potvin for the Islanders. Another St. Louis Blues auto. Red Berenson, 33 out of 49. Red Berenson out of 49. Man, lots of Blues tonight for Kent. Congrats. Red Berenson. 33 out of 49. Next up, for the Edmonton Oilers, another auto, Luke Richardson. Luke Richardson. Congrats, Regan. Another one for you. And another signature shots coming. Could you imagine if there were 2 Gretzky signature shots in the same case? Wouldn't that be insane? I doubt it'll happen, but we got a Mark Fitzpatrick for the Islanders. Signature shots. That one is going to Kevin. Congrats. Mark Fitzpatrick for the Islanders. Signature shots. Nice hit. Mark Fitzpatrick. This one there. And again, the red autos are either out of 35 or out of 15. I don't know. They don't actually have the numbering on it, but that's what it says on the checklist. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, Kevin Bamford's picking that one up. Mark Fitzpatrick. Two more boxes to go. And then we're going to have a couple of giveaways. All right. For the, I had a couple of base together there. For the LA Kings, Rogi Vachon. Rogi Vachon for the Kings. Next up for Boston, Ray Bork. Ray Bork for Boston. For the Philadelphia Flyers, Ron Hextall, 61 out of 199. Ron Hextall out of 199 for Philly. And here comes a nice auto. Bernie Parent for Philly. That, I think, is also going to Kevin. Congrats, Kevin. Very nice pull here. Bernie Parent auto. Back-to-back really nice goalie autos for you. Bernie Parent. Next up, another Dallas Stars auto, Craig Ludwig. Craig Ludwig for the Dallas Stars. Another one for Mike. Craig Ludwig. And we've got another Cuts of Class. Yeah, sadly no longer with us. That's true. And is it Montreal? Yes, it is. Ed Ronan. Cuts of Class. Ed Ronan. I actually don't know who this is. Cuts of Class for Montreal. Ed Ronan. Another one for first-time breaker tonight with us. Adam, congrats. Cuts of Class. And our final box of the night. Final box. Good luck, everyone. Again, thank you so much for filling this up. This has been a very solid case. Lots of really nice pulls coming out of this one. All right, final one. Let's go. Let's pull another banger if we can. For the Red Wings, Gordie Howe base. Gordie Howe for the Red Wings. Next up for the Oilers, Jari Kurri. Jari Kurri. For the LA Kings, Dave Taylor, 175 out of 199. Dave Taylor. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's not a name you hear very often. All right, next up, we have Sean Podine, 1 out of 5 auto for Philly. Sean Podine, 1 out of 5. Congrats. That's also going to Kevin. Kevin, coming alive in the second half here. Yeah, I'm happy to stick around a little longer, Brandon. Congrats. Sean Podine, 1 out of 5 auto. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Tom Fergus auto. Tom Fergus for Toronto. Tom Fergus. All right, folks, final card of the break. Another signature shots. And it is going to be Nashville. A Enforcer auto. Darcy Hordachuk. Signature shots. Darcy Hordachuk. That one is going to Doug. Congrats, Darcy Hordachuk. Nice pull there at the end for you, Doug. Darcy Hordachuk. That is the break, but you guys know you don't want to go away yet because somebody is winning our jackpot. Somebody's also winning our Red Wings cards. So do not go anywhere. All right, don't go anywhere. Okay, so for those unfamiliar, the way our jackpot works, the jackpot is paid out 50-50, all right? So 50% break credit, 50% cash. If you want it in break credit, I can leave it as break credit. That's just fine with me, whatever you prefer. So let me do that random first. So again, everybody who's in this break is eligible. So let's do our random here. Just give me a sec. So every single team here is an entry. All right. Including the Red Wings spot. So if the Red Wings spot hits, it's going to be split with whoever ends up in those two spots. So good luck, everybody. Good luck. Here we go. Jackpot. Random up first, then we're going to find out who gets the wings. Here we go. 11 rounds. Whoever's on top gets it. Final random. Our winner of our Gretzky Auto Jackpot is Columbus! Rob! Wow, the giveaway, or not the giveaway spot, but the rack spot from Doug. Doug gave you that Columbus spot, and Rob wins the jackpot. Would you look at that? The random act of kindness spot is getting our jackpot. Congratulations, Rob. Way to go, buddy. You have won the $1,125 jackpot. Courtesy of Doug. All right, next up, let's find out who's taking our wings hits. All right, wings giveaway. Again, sorry to all others if you were in this one. I'm missing out on the jackpot. All right, let me just make sure that we're getting the correct entries here. All right, so teams 50 plus per inner get a bonus entry for this. So let me just mark that down here. We got Anaheim bonus. Boston gets 3 bonus entries. Okay, I'm just giving the teams that were over the different price marks the bonus entries here. All right, here we go. Again, top 2 spots will be the winners. All right, whoever gets first spot gets the first half wings, and he hits that were in the first half. Whoever lands in the second spot gets the wings hits from the second half. So good luck, everybody. What's wrong here? Oh, we need to do the dice roll. All right. I'm sorry. All right, one last random. Our winners are Philadelphia and Colorado. So Philly, Kevin, you take all the wings hits from the first half, and Chris, you get all the wings hits from the second half. All right. So congrats, Kevin and Chris. You guys take the wings hits in this break. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I really, really appreciate you guys all. Brandon, did you send the clear cut Chicago I got? Yes, that's coming in a separate package, Brandon. That's coming in a separate package. And I think we are breaking. I think we might be breaking again with Allure. I think that just got closed up. Yep, we are breaking our 4 boxes of Allure as well. Cody, Tim, Clay, closing it up. You guys rock. Thank you so much. We are going to be coming back with our next Allure break. All right, next Allure break. So again, massive congrats, Regan, on hitting the Wayne Gretzky signature shots. I will send you a nice close-up of that so you have it. Massive congrats again on that. Congrats to Rob winning the jackpot for us hitting that Gretzky. And as well to everybody else who got some nice pulls tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate you all. I'm going to sign off very quickly here, reorganize the table, and then make sure our Allure payments are in, and then we're going to do the 4 boxes of Allure, okay? So we'll see you guys shortly. And Brandon, if you were interested in anything for a personal, send me a DM, and we'll work that out, and we'll do it immediately following Allure, okay? So we'll see you guys again shortly. Cheers. Yes, let's close up the mystery packs too, Kevin. I can tag you in that, Brandon.